Good morning, welcome to Hatch Life episode 1. I'm Paul and this is Hatch Engineering. Currently a team of 18, which includes draftsmen, estimators, welder fabricators, installers and an accounts department. And we also have an array of subcontractors helping us get our clients' jobs over the line and making us a bit more efficient, hopefully. Well, every day or every other day, I get asked why and how did Hatch begin. Hatch began because I couldn't really find the job I was wanting to do anymore within the welding and fabrication game. I left school, 16. The only thing I was any good at was metalwork. I was quite good at woodwork, but there was only one option, so I went the metalwork route. I was lucky to find an apprenticeship working in Formula One powerboat products, predominantly aluminium and stainless steel fittings and fuel tanks. When my apprenticeship came to the end, I decided to go steel work. I worked in Stelmos and various other fabrication companies, but I wasn't really getting the buzz of what I wanted to do. So in 1991, with the support of my wife Karen and the help of my parents, I started Hatch Engineering. Started in their stable, about the size of a double garage, mainly making gates and railings for the residential properties, dealing directly with the homeowner, which I quite enjoyed. And basically it grew from there. Karen at the time went and got a second job to support the family while Hatch was being built and mainly not earning very much money. Things progressed, became slightly busier, started working with a couple of subcontractors to enable me to do slightly larger work. And so this was 91 when we started. I would say 96 we moved to a unit which was 2,500 square foot, but we could only afford to rent 1,000 square foot. It was meant to be, really, because it is actually in Hunger Hatch Lane and we were already called Hatch Engineering. So that's when things really took a massive jump for us, really. We moved into this 1,000 square foot unit, carried on with our gates, railings and bespoke metalwork for the general public mainly. And then, because we are rural, the farmers came to see us and we started repairing their buckets, their combines, and became a bit of an agricultural support company in the welding and fabrication. In this time, we then managed to start employing some people. And Karen, fortunately, went back to a single job and was spending a minimum of 2 days a week within the company doing the general accounts. It was a long and tough road, really. You know, didn't know whether you're going to meet your wage bill, your tax bill, your material bill, but we soldiered through. A couple of bad debts, a couple of very good and supportive customers. During our time in our run-down 1,000 square foot unit, we managed to employ 2 and things were going okay. We then saw our landlord appear one day with, we thought was just an insurance man looking at the buildings. It turns out he was looking at renting the other half of the unit. Fortunately for us at that point, we were able, but it was going to be tight, to secure the other half to stop anyone renting it, so that the whole unit and the site became predominantly ours and we could do whatever we like with the landlord's permission. That enabled us to then buy some slightly larger machinery to make us a little bit more efficient, and we employed our first apprentice. We carried on in this manner for many years, basically plodding along, getting a good name for ourselves, more and more clients coming in. We probably had 4 apprentices over the next 7 years, one of which is still here 34 years later. The others have all gone for pastures new or changed career, really. In roughly 2002, Hatch was starting to get its name, reputation for a quality product delivered on time at the right price. We weren't the cheapest, but the quality was there. Everything was made in-house. The only thing we couldn't do was powder coat and galvanise. Same today. We sub that out to the people who can and who are good at it. We just concentrate on the fabrication side. So we stayed where we are for a number of years, building. Clients were coming in, but our problem came that we weren't actually losing clients. So the clients were forcing or making Hatch grow quicker than we were intending. We still have our first client from 1991. In fact, I think we have nearly all our clients from 1991 who are still trading. A few of them have retired. Unfortunately, a few of them went bust. But we are proud to say that every other client still comes to us, which has enabled us or made us expand to the size we are today. I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and please look out for episode 2, which will come shortly. Thanks for your time.